Let's stay with that theme. Deputy Finance Minister David Masondo insists government will only approach the International Monetary Fund for money to fight the effects of COVID-19. State coffers are taking a big hit as government scrambles to pay increasing debt from shrinking tax revenues. Here's Devin Murugan with more.
Even before the lockdown, the country's economy was almost at a standstill. Weak investor confidence, dismal growth, and the absence of a clear path to stabilize growing debt tipped the country's credit rating into junk. The economic impact of COVID-19 was the last straw. So is it time for South Africa to approach the multilateral institutions like the IMF for financial assistance?
We're not facing serious economic issues insofar as the current account and so on. So what we are focusing on insofar as if we approach the IMF, it will be mainly for health reasons.
But as the country's budget deficit spikes and tax revenue drops, it seems the $1 billion loan being negotiated from the New Development Bank may be just what the country needs.
The government's total borrowing requirement for this year alone, for example, is 375 billion rand. So how the government raise that money? They do it through the domestic capital markets by issuing bonds on a regular basis. But the interest they have to pay to those bond investors is considerable, is much higher than the interest that they would be charged if they borrow from us, up to 200 basis points, so to put it simply, up to 2% less.
The bank has already approved a $1 billion COVID-19 loan to China as a BRICS member country. Economists say South Africa's planned interventions have not been bold enough to address the unprecedented economic fallout. The Reserve Bank cut interest rates by 100 basis points and bought government bonds. SARS has also given employers some tax relief. Deputy Finance Minister David Masondo has confirmed that Treasury will present a document to Cabinet on Thursday outlining more measures to fight against the impact of COVID-19. Devin Murugan, Johannesburg.